All right, peace and blessings, peace and blessings, peace and blessings. How's everybody doing on this Friday night? As always, first and foremost, must give praise and honor to the Most High God for allowing us to be here today. We are live, and I thank all of y'all who are already tuning in. I thank y'all for tuning in later. When you come in, please, if this is your first time, let me know where you're from. And also, make sure that you like and share the video. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, please do so. I thank each and every one of y'all for watching these videos, staying in tune with everything that is going on, not only in North Carolina, but in the United States in general. And so tonight, we're going to talk about Javion Magee. Now, this is your first time. Javion Magee is a 21-year-old truck driver who was found in Henderson, North Carolina, September the 11th, under suspicious circumstances. His case was preliminarily ruled a self-inflicted demise. What's going on, New York? But there has been no final report. So, of course, if you follow this channel, we probably did about 40 or 50 videos covering this case. We've been down there a couple of times. We talked to a lot of people. A lot of people from Henderson has been sharing information, and on and on and on. We've had the family of Javion Magee on. We've had people call in. We've talked to police, investigators. We shared photos, all of these things. And yet here we are today, still trying to keep the case in the limelight. And so the reason I felt that it was imperative to make some calls down there today, and you're going to hear the call that I spoke with, and that guy I spoke with is Vance County Commissioner Chairman, Mr. Dan Brummit. And so I'm going to play that call for you here in just a few minutes. I'm going to play it in its entirety, but I'm also going to play it again and kind of break it down. Now, the reason I called was, appreciate you from Pennsylvania. Appreciate everybody in the chat. But the reason I called was because the other day, the other night, I got a text from somebody from the Henderson area. And this person told me, he said, yeah, Richard, I'm hearing from the sheriff's department that they think that you have dropped the case. And I said, why is that? He said, well, they said that because you're not talking about it as much as you used to, a lot of people think you have dropped the case. And so I said, okay, well, that's not the case. The issue is, there's sort of no new information. But I realized that regardless of the information that we're looking for and we want to be shared, that we must stay vigilant into calling the leadership of the town. Now, y'all all heard my conversation with Sheriff Brain, Detective Bishop, and what was that last guy? Mitchell. I think, and I've talked with several witnesses, but so those conversations ended in sort of a dead end. But the reason I'm calling the leaders now is because if it happened on their watch and it happened in the county of Vance County, then also the leaders of the town, of the county, should be held accountable. They should at least be interested in the outcome or the investigation of this man's demise. So you're going to hear that call, and you're actually going to see where he's not really abreast of the situation, or maybe not even interested. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to play the intro song. If you have not liked the video, please like it. Also share it if possible and subscribe to the channel. I'm going to play it so I can share it to my other platforms, and then we're going to get right into this video. Stay with us real quick.
From local stories to Wayne County news, get ready to dive into everything happening in North Carolina with Taylor House Publishing. Got a story to share? Shoot us an email at taylorpublishinghouse@gmail.com. If you're looking to publish your book or need some top-notch mentorship, we've got your back. Join the excitement with the one and only Richard Taylor, right here at Taylor House Publishing. Speak with Richard directly at 919-587-7782. Don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, and invite your family and friends to watch.
From Wayne County to the Carolina coast, Taylor House brings the news you love most. Tune in on YouTube, don't miss a beat. Local stories that keep you on your feet. Taylor House, we got the school. Taylor House Publishing.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. These calls. Now, I made the first call I made was to County Commissioner Sean Austin. Now, Sean Austin, we'll go over his background in a minute, but this is County Commissioner Sean Austin, and somebody actually told me that he was actually at the rally where the bike drivers tore down the tree. Now, I haven't verified that. I've looked at the video and I think I saw somebody who looks like him. But this is the first guy I called, and I didn't really get a message, but I did leave a message. I mean, I didn't get an answer, but I didn't leave a message. And so far, I have not gotten a response. So we're going to see what he does respond to after this video. But the next guy I called is this one right here. That is the Vance County Commissioner Chairman, Dan Brummit. Now, he's been on the board about 16 years, so I'm just going to go ahead and jump into the call and let you guys hear what he had to say.
About yes, Commissioner Austin. This is Mr. Richard Taylor. I am calling with some concerns I have about something that happened in the county. If you could please give me a call back, 919-587-7782. I'd greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Peace and blessings.
Now, that is the message I left for Mr. Austin. But surprisingly to me, this guy right here, Mr. Dan Brummit, answered the phone. So let's hear what he has to say. Sound like I'm sleeping right there, right?
Hello?
Yes, may I speak with Mr. Brummitt?
Who's calling?
This is Mr. Taylor. How you doing, Dan?
I'm doing all right.
All right. I was just calling with some concerns. I've been trying to reach other county commissioners in the city, and I was wondering, because a lot of people feel that the death of the young man, Javion Magee, September the 11th, a lot of people feel that there's some strange things going on about that. And I've talked to the, police and the sheriff and, other people about it. And just wondering, what does the county commissioner think about it? And the county commission, have you guys?
I'm not familiar with that case you're talking about.
Oh, the young man who was found with ropes tied around his neck and beaten up right over there on Van Mill Road in the TNR. truck and trailer.
Okay, I understand what you're talking about now. Any conversation you need to have about that, I'm gonna have to refer you to the county attorney. We're not gonna get into a conversation about that.
Oh, so what is the county's attorney's number, please, Mr. Brummit?
You know, I don't have that. You can call our board to the clerk, 252-738-2003.
Hold on. 252
738 2003.
Okay.
And she can provide you with that information.
And what's her name?
Kelly Grissom.
Kelly Gruesome?
Grissom.
Oh, okay. And how long have you served on the board, Mr. Brummit?
I'm finishing up my 18th year.
18th year?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. What got you into politics?
Just believe in people. And we got to try to help them do our part. Service.
Yeah. Are you a native of? Yeah. Oh, okay. But you said so. Y'all haven't. Y'all haven't been discussing that like among the commissioners and everything, because we were planning on coming into a commissioners meeting, just to express some concerns. You guys have them like every Monday, every first Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah, we have a meeting on the first Monday generally of every month, unless it's some holiday or something that changes that.
And where are those meetings generally held at?
122 Young Street.
122. Like, is that like a court building or?
It's the county building.
Oh, okay. 122 Young Street. That's right by the sheriff. Is that right by the sheriff office?
It's around the other side of it. The sheriff's office goes in through the courthouse side, and we're on the other side. We're the old courthouse.
Oh, okay. You're the old courthouse. Okay. All right. So, are you still in real estate?
I'm sorry?
I said, are you still in real estate? Because I'm just looking up all the board members and trying to, kind of contact them all. But it says you are a real estate. I used to be in real estate myself. Are you still in real estate?
I do a little bit. I don't know a whole lot of it.
Yeah. Is it good real estate around there in Vance County?
Market, so I guess like a lot of rural markets right now, it's still moving, but not like it was, a year ago.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of slowed down.
It's slowed down. I mean, before you put a property on the market and you got 6 offers the first day. Now you got a little market time.
Yeah. I remember when I first got into real estate. This was 2005. And that's what got me into real estate. Was a lot of my friends were telling me, yeah, man, I put a market on the house and I had like 5 offers in an hour, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so then soon as I got it, got in right around 2005, 2006, that's when the market stopped, like immediately.
Yeah.
And I was I was expecting I had listed 2 houses, and my buyers was thinking the same thing. Like, yeah, I had a friend who listed a house, and it was just like, soon as I listed my first 2 houses, like it stopped. So, yeah, I definitely understand that. So, I hope everything works for you. Last question though, because I did someone called me and told me, because we've just been kind of looking into that. Someone called me and said that they still have a segregated pool in Vance County. Is that true?
I'm not familiar with it. If it is,
You're not familiar with it. Okay.
No, sir.
Is there a recreation and parks department?
There is.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe I can talk to them about that. All right, Mr. Brummitt. I certainly thank you for talking with me. And last question is, what does the town really think? Not just not any facts, but what are people in the town saying about that situation with Mr. Magee?
I've not heard any comment on it.
Okay.
And you need to speak with the attorney if you got any questions relating to that. I know that's what you need to go.
Oh, is that what y'all been told to tell people?
That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
I'm not speaking on it. I don't have enough knowledge of it to speak intelligently, so I'm going to refer it to the county attorney.
Well, you don't think a black man being found with a rope around his neck in a town is, a southern town is not any way suspicious?
Again, I have no comment on that.
Okay. All right, Mr. Brummitt, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening.
All right.
All right.
All right. Let me see. Y'all tell me what y'all thought of that conversation. Now, somebody mentioned in the chat that they can actually hear the fear in his voice. Now, I saw a change as soon as, I described the incident. At first, he acted like he didn't know what I was talking about, and he have no comment. He have no comment because he ain't heard about it. I'm pretty sure he heard about it. I saw the stuttering, in his voice. Yeah. So, he was definitely nervous. He was definitely nervous. He didn't know what to say. As far as, even if if you're a county commissioner and this, you can say something. You can say, but yeah, I really don't know, but I'm so sorry that happened. Yeah, I heard about it. I don't know. I wonder what happened. You don't have to. That's how I know that people are trying to hide something, because they don't say what they're thinking. Anytime you got to say, well, all questions have to be directed towards this person or that person. I just asked what you think happened, or what are people in the town saying. You could have said, well, I really haven't heard anything. Then he talked, he lawyered up, right? He lawyered up and said, I got to talk to the attorney, right? Then, so and today is Friday. I didn't get a chance to call the attorney today, but definitely we're going to call him Monday if they allow me to. But and we're going to look at some more of the commissioners, because they do have about 5 or 6 black commissioners on the board. And so I don't know how, ain't no way I'm a county commissioner in a black town. Don't no matter who runs the town or how much KKK there. I'm definitely going to speak on a situation like this, whether it's, we don't have all the facts. It does seem suspicious to me. This is a terrible thing. We all know the history. None of that. Do something that the mayor did. But I have called a lot of these African American members of the commissioner. I've left messages and no one's returned my call. So I might once again have to step it up, start calling their businesses, start sending emails. And I don't like emails, because emails give people a chance to think and formulate their response. When you're talking to somebody on the spot, as you see, you kind of know when they're being evasive. Like, you can call me right now and ask me any question. I'm not going to be hesitant. I got to get back with you. I'm going to tell you what I know, what I think, what I feel, whatever that is. And no matter what capacity I'm operating in. But they know something ain't right. Ain't no black dude hungry. Yeah, definitely. So I'm going to listen to the call. I'm going to let y'all hear the call again. I would have gone up talking to folks like, yeah, Rich, very professional. Okay, so but I want to analyze the call on each particular point that I want to make. But hold on, Rick. We're gonna play this call one more time.
Something that happened in the county. If you could please give me a call back. 919-587-7782. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Peace and blessings. Dan Brummit. Let's see.
I'm breathing like a fat boy. Sleep one.
Hello?
Yes, may I speak with Mr. Brummitt?
Who's calling?
This is Mr. Taylor. How you doing, Dan?
I'm doing all right.
So right there, he instantly wanted to be gatekeeping. He was about to gatekeep himself. You see how he said, "Who's calling?" I said, "This is Richard Taylor. How you doing, Dan?" The reason I said, "How you doing, Dan," just to go ahead and verify you are who you say you are. And of course, he said he's doing fine. So you got to kind of learn how to get past those gatekeepers. But let's continue.
All right. I was just calling with some concerns. I've been trying to reach other county commissioners in the city, and I was wondering, because a lot of people feel that the death of the young man, Javion Magee, September the 11th, a lot of people feel that there's some strange things going on about that. And I've talked to the, police and the sheriff and, other people about it. And just wondering, what does the county commissioner think about it? And the county commission, have you guys?
I'm not familiar with that case you're talking about.
Right there, another one. He's not familiar with the case that I'm talking about. All of these calls have been made. All of these videos have been made. All of this controversy has been stirred up, whether it's with the sheriff, whether it's with the witnesses, whether it's with the people who found them, whether it's with Patrick, the dude who got the money, whether it's with Detective Mitchell, all of these hundreds of videos, literally, I think, hundreds of videos have been made about Javion Magee, and all of a sudden, he's not familiar with the case, right? He's not familiar with the name of Javion Magee, but you are the chairman of the county commissioner. So you are not familiar with a controversial case of a possible in your town, and you're going to tell me that you are not familiar with the case. Now I got to get a little bit more detail with them. Let's continue.
Oh, the young man who was found with ropes tied around his neck and beaten up right over there on Van Mill Road in the TNR truck and trailer.
Okay, I understand what you're talking about now. Any conversation you need to have about that, I'm going to have to refer you to the county attorney. We're not going to get into a conversation about that.
Oh, well.
All right. So you hear what he said? Okay. I know what you're talking about now. I know what you're talking about now, but any conversation you want to have about that, we're going to have to refer you to the county commissioner. We're not going to get in a conversation about that. Now, you being the county commissioner, he said he's going to have to refer me to the county attorney. Me and you, a public servant, is not going to get in a conversation about that. Why not? That doesn't make any sense. If nothing is wrong, you should be like, yeah, we the investigation is ongoing. We are working on some things. I don't have all the details, but you can definitely talk to the county attorney about it. But he said we are not going to get into a conversation about that. So that right there, I said, okay, well, let me go ahead and put him at ease again. Let me do a little bit of small talk with him. So here that go.
So what is the county's attorney's county's attorney's number, please, Mr. Brummit?
I don't have that. You can call our board to the clerk, 252-738-2003.
Hold on. 252
738 2003.
Okay.
And she can provide you with that information.
And what's her name?
All right, so there you see, if y'all heard him talking right there, he was definitely stuttering. She can provide you with that information. He sound like Sheriff Brain, little cousin Dan Brummit Brain, because he stuttered about 2 or 3 times when he gave that number out. He was definitely stuttering. And hold on, let's go back a little bit. Let y'all hear that stuttering real quick. Hold on.
I don't have that. You can call our board to the clerk, 252-738-2003.
Hold on. 252
738 2003.
Okay.
And she can provide you with that information.
And what's her name?
Kelly Grissom.
Kelly Gruesome?
Grissom.
Oh, okay. And how long?
And she can provide you with that information, right? So
Have you served on the board, Mr. Brummit?
I'm finishing up my 18th year.
18th year?
Yes, sir.
Oh, okay. What got you into politics?
Just believe in people. And we got to try to help them do our part.
Yeah.
he said he believe in people, and he got to try to help him do my part. Like, he definitely do not, he's definitely uncomfortable on the phone talking about Javion Magee. And so this conversation right here gives him a little reprieve from the subject of the call.
Yeah. Are you a native of yeah. Oh, okay. But you said so y'all haven't, y'all haven't been discussing that like among the commissioners and everything, because we were planning on coming into a commissioners meeting, just to express some concerns. You guys have them like every Monday, every first Monday, if I'm not mistaken.
And y'all hear that long pause right there? That's a long pause. That is a long pause. Let's
express some concerns. You guys have them like every Monday, every first Monday, if I'm not mistaken. Hello?
Okay.
So what was he doing during that time? What do y'all think he was? That was about a good 2, 3, 4 seconds. I watch Gallup. He's doing so. I did kind of think he hung up on me for a while too, but then he came back after I said hello. So he didn't hang up, but I was leery of what he's doing. I think he might have been typing, or he may have turned on his recording, or he might I don't know, but whatever he was doing, his attention was drawn somewhere else. And so I wonder what that was. Let's continue.
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah, we have a meeting on the first Monday generally of every month, unless it's some holiday or something that changes that.
And where are those meetings generally held at?
122 Young Street.
122. Like, is that like a court building, or?
It's the county building.
Oh, okay. 122 Young Street. That's right by the sheriff. Is that right by the sheriff office?
It's around the other side of it. The sheriff's office goes in through the courthouse side, and we're around the other side with the old courthouse.
Oh, okay. You're the old courthouse. Okay. All right. So, are you still in real estate?
I'm sorry?
I said, are you still in real estate? Because I'm just looking up all the board members and trying to, kind of contact them all. But it says you are a real estate. I used to be in real estate myself. Are you still in real estate?
I do a little bit. I don't do a whole lot of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Is it good real estate around there in Vance County?
Market, so I guess like a lot of rural markets right now, it's still moving, but not like it was, a year ago.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of slowed down.
Well, slow down. I mean, before you put a property on the market and you got 6 offers the first day. Now you got a little market time.
Yeah. I remember when I first got into real estate. This was 2005. And that's what got me into real estate. Was a lot of my friends were telling me, yeah, man, I put a market on the house and I had like 5 offers in an hour, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so then as soon as I got it, got in right around 2005, 2006, that's when the market stopped, like immediately.
Yeah.
And I was and I was expecting I had listed 2 houses, and my buyers was thinking the same thing. Like, yeah, I had a friend who listed a house, and it was just like, soon as I listed my first 2 houses, like it stopped. So, yeah, I definitely understand that. So
that part of the conversation was just once again forming a little common bond with the brother, or with the gentleman, because I want to kind of diffuse that tension that he feels to talking about Javion. He had a lot to talk about real estate and the property and all of those things. Now we got to get back to Javion. Now he's going to go back to clamming up and lawyering up, as they say.
hope everything works for you. Last question though, because I did now. Someone called me and told me, because we've just been kind of looking into that. Someone called me and said that they still have a segregated pool in Vance County. Is that true?
I'm not familiar with it. If it is,
You're not familiar with it. Okay.
no, sir.
Is there a recreation and parks department?
There is.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe I can.
All right, so why did I ask him that question? Because if y'all remember last week or a few nights ago, we had a call from a lady from Henderson talking about how that the police, the judges, the commissioners are all in on the corruption. And so if y'all remember the call, matter of fact, I think I got this. I'm going to play this call real quick, right? I'm going to play this call real quick so y'all can hear the reason I asked him that. Y'all listen to this lady who is a resident of Henderson.
I don't know how it is to live here. Y'all can see it from the outside, but if they did this to somebody from the outside, what you think they're doing to us every day?
So why do y'all? That's what I'm saying. So at what point you can't do?
If it's the magistrate, the judges, the lawyers, the nurses, the doctors, the sheriffs, who the hell do you go to? Tell me.
You right. I'm with you.
That's all I'm asking. If y'all have some kind of advice, please, because I'm not from here. I was born in the Philippines. I was raised a military brat. I've lived here. I've never been called the N-word until I lived here. I never would have thought racism still existed until I moved here. This place is crazy. It's like a Black Mirror episode. They've hung a black sheriff, for sleeping with somebody's wife, and they got away with it. You don't know this town. They still have a segregated pool. We still have a segregated pool, and I dare you to freaking go there. You will not make it out.
So that's what, got me to ask him about the segregated pool. Now, that call was very intense. You said Reedsville, just like that. And that deputy sheriff that she talked about was Mark Waymer. Now, I did a show on Mark Waymer, and I got some more information on Mark Waymer. Mark Waymer was allegedly right in Granville County, which is next door, but he was dating a white woman who was married. That white woman went missing on September the 3rd, 2000 and what was it? 9 or 8? No, September the 3rd, 2008. He was found suspended in the air in his backyard or in his front yard or in his garage on September the 25th. And he was found by his white wife. Now, they did say he had a propensity to swirl a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He used to like to taste the vanilla, but the vanilla ice cream. Rest in peace to the young man. But yeah, he was 33 years old, and he was found by his white wife, and allegedly she may have had something to do with it because she was always complaining about him messing with what was her name? Miss Morris. I think her name was Kelly Morris. Y'all look that case up. Kelly Morris. And Kelly Morris was not found until November the 17th, 2009. And the only thing that was found of her was her skull. She had been placed in a fox pen for the wild animals to devour her. And the day that she was found, they arrested her husband, Scott Morris, who only got about 13 to 16 years, meaning he should be getting out right about now. He actually burned the house down the day after she went missing. And many people felt that he had some help. He had some help with getting her to the fox pen, destroying the evidence. He burned down the whole entire house, and they had 2 young children. And so the only reason that I could think that a man would do that if his wife was having an affair, and anybody knows anything, he was living in STEM City, Oxford County, which I've heard is very racist. People say you don't go certain roads in STEM, you don't go to. And so I imagine that him and his father had those type of views. He done found out that she was kicking it. You know, she was playing, hide the sausage with a black man, and she had to go. Moreover, he had to go. So I don't think it's a coincidence that this couple who was having an affair, one disappears, and then 3 weeks later, the other is found suspended in a beam. But y'all tell me from Henderson, is there a segregated pool? I just wanted to play that because that's why I asked Mr. Brummitt about the segregated pool. Let's continue.
Talk to them about that. All right, Mr. Brummitt, I certainly thank you for talking with me. And last question is, what does the town really think? Not just not any facts, but what are people in the town saying about that situation with Mr. Magee?
I've not heard any comment on it.
Okay.
I'm not ready to comment on it. A simple yes. I mean, a simple I don't know would do, right? I'm not ready to comment on it. Just simply yes. I don't know. I don't know. Why does he have to be so evasive?
And you need to speak with the attorney if you got any questions relating to that. I know that's what you need to go.
Oh,
now did y'all see the stutter and the hesitation? Let's rewind it just a little bit.
What are people in the town saying about that situation with Mr. Magee?
I've not heard any comment on it.
Okay.
Like I said, and you need to speak with the attorney if you got any questions relating to that. I know that's what you need to go.
Oh, is that what y'all been?
I know. That's what I'm talking about. Javion Magee, the mere mention of this case got them shook. Hold on, we're gonna read numbers.
Okay.
Like I said, and you need to speak with the attorney if you got any questions relating to that. I know that's what you need to go.
Oh, is that what y'all been told to tell people?
That's what I'm telling you.
Oh, okay.
I'm not speaking on it. I don't have any enough knowledge of it to speak intelligently, so I'm going to refer it to the county attorney.
Now, that would have been the answer that would have sufficed from the beginning. I don't have enough information on it to speak intelligently, so I'll refer you to the county attorney. Now, this question is an answerable question. It's either yes or no. This question right here.
But you don't think a black man being found with a rope around his neck in a town is, a southern town is not any way suspicious?
Again, I have no comment on that.
Okay.
Again, it's a yes or no. Yeah, I do think it's suspicious. Wow, that's you want me. I can rock with you then. Right? If Javion was white, what would they do? Definitely. Well, if Javion was white, Javion would probably still be living. But yeah, that's a simple question that you could have answered.
Not any way suspicious?
Again, I have no comment on that.
Okay. All right, Mr. Brummitt, I appreciate you. Thank you so much for listening. All right.
So that is the conversation that I had with Mr. Brummitt. Now, he is the only one who picked up the phone. Yeah, it's I don't think it's genuine. I hate when people kind of lawyer up and go with the script. Now, we're going to be calling that county attorney, see what he has to say. Probably going to call that DA Mike Waters. Mike Waters was the DA in a couple of cases. I think, Taylor, do you have a date when your books will be? All right, so I'm actually my marketing executive is actually working on the website right now. So those books will be available hopefully next week. But in the meantime, if you can't wait, you can go to Amazon. But hopefully y'all can wait. But all of my books are on Amazon. But with my marketing person is getting it ready, like literally as they're revamping the website. Had to make some changes to it to get it more professional looking, because I did it first time myself, and I just wanted a site where people could buy my books. I didn't care how it looked. So fortunately, God has blessed somebody with the heart to kind of revamp that site. So it would definitely be be up and running soon. But it always just amazes me when people just can't be straightforward and forthright. I know the positions that they may be in. They may have been told not to speak about it. But everybody I call it. Let me show you guys a list of the county commissioners, so you guys can know who these people are. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see what they got going on. All right, so let me go ahead. I'm going to show you the full screen so y'all can see them with me. So this first guy is Sean A. Austin Sr. Now, this is the first guy I left a message to. And as you see, Mr. Austin was elected in 2022. So he is fairly new. He's in District 3. He served 12 years in the U.S. Armed Forces as military intelligence. He is the owner of Austin Property, LLC, AZ's Bail Bonds, and DCD Trucking LLC. So he's very entrepreneurial, as you can see. He obtained an associate's degree in accounting from military education an associate's degree in criminal justice from Vance Granville Community College. Now, the fact that Vance Granville Community College is one and the same, that should tell you about the close relationship between these two counties. So the fact that, black deputy was suspended in the air in the next county over should allude to the prevailing mindset and ideology that may still persist to this day. And a bachelor's degree in criminology from North Carolina Central University. I went to Central too, my brother. Eagle Pride, as they say. He is the head coach of Vance County JV basketball and Vance County Middle School baseball. He's a member of the Phi Beta Sigma, so he's in a sorority, NCCU grad chapter. He also has been a member of the Prince Hall Free and Accepted Masons of Oklahoma jurisdiction for 30 years. Now, that's our guy, Sean Austin. He's a Mason. Now, got a lot of guys. What I did say fraternity, did I say sorority? My fault. I hope I didn't say sorority. But he's a member of, I'm just saying, he's a gang member. Now, and don't take this the wrong way. Once again, I got a lot of brothers who are in the members of the sorority and in the Masons, but anything that you got to take, you got to join, and you got to do pledges, and all those things, and you got to take oaths, and you got to swear with blindfolds on, and put a cloth around your neck and an apron. I'm not with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm 46 years old. Ain't joined the gang all my life, and I ain't gonna start joining one now. But I've heard some things, some questionable things about the Masons, and I don't know if those things are true. I have some very good Masonic brothers who are very good friends, so I kind of stay in my lane with that. I'm not going to go ahead and join or fill out the application or whatever. That's but that's anytime people in a Mason, I'm like, all right, okay, well I consider it a gang, just like the police are a gang, any fraternity, all those things to me. Now, this is just my point of view. Is a gang. I don't got no beef with nobody in the gang. Like I said, I got some boys who are vice lords and who are BDs and GDs, and they blood B's and C's. I ain't got no problem with you in the gang. That's just not my deal. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, that is our brother Sean. Now, let's go with, let me see if y'all, and I know nobody don't call in no more. Y'all be sending me texts. Y'all be sending me texts. I just want to say, get a camera in your vehicle. You might make sure you have the app to trust somewhere. Yeah, appreciate you. So, now, we already looked at Don, right? We already looked at, but we'll look at Dan again. Let's look at Dan real quick. We're going to look at, and these are the members of the Vance County Commissioners whom we want to get some sort of response out of. So, Dan Brummit, now he's the chairman. That's the one I just spoke about. Mr. Brummitt was elected in 2006, District 4. He's a local general contractor and a real estate broker. He is actively involved in his community and volunteers with civic and school organizations. Now, I can't even, first I thought Mr. Brummitt was black, but, it looks like, upon further inspection, he's a white guy. But now, I still, he still could be one of the blacks that probably passed for whites back in the days. I don't know. Maybe it's the short hair. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the tan. Maybe I don't. His His cheeks a little red, but I have come to the conclusion that, he is probably a white gentleman. Now, let's look at our sister right here. Now, I did call her as well. Didn't leave a message. I think she got her house phone number up there. But this sister is Carolyn Faines. Miss Faines was elected in 2016, District 1. She currently serves as the founder and overseer of I Believe Outreach Church. She holds a bachelor's degree in organizational management from St. Aug, a master's degree in leadership management from Liberty University, and an MBA from Liberty University in business human resources. She is actively involved in her community and school organizations. She works as a high school teacher at Bunn High School. Now, that is our dear sister, Miss Carolyn Faines. Now, she has a lot of credentials, but what does she have to say about our brother, Javion? She looked like Martin's girlfriend or Welcome Home, Roscoe Jenkins. You funny. But yeah, so that's, once again, we have the people in power, all these degrees, all these organizations, masters in this, masters in that, but yet and still we can't get a word out of them edgewise to talk about the young brother who was unalive under suspicious circumstances. Now, below her, that's Monique Mama. You funny. So let's go ahead back to the list. Now, this lady as well. I call her Yolanda Feimster. Now, Miss Feimster was elected in 2016, 8 years ago. She's an attorney licensed to practice in North Carolina. She holds a BA degree in political science from UNC Greensboro and a Juris Doctor law degree. I don't know what that means. Juris Doctor law degree from UNC Chapel Hill School of Law. She's an associate minister at St. James Missionary Baptist Church in Henderson. And that's it. So there we have another quote unquote woman of God. We have two women of God back to back, right? So why are these women of God not speaking out about this situation, right? They love their community. They have all this. This lady is a licensed lawyer with a Juris Doctor, whatever that means. But you are not worried about, or you are not even concerned about this situation that happened in your county under your watch. You are a leader of the county of Vance. Now, I think I'm going to have to make a call to that, what is that, Missionary Baptist Church? See what the churches are saying. Hey, you know what do y'all know about, this thing that happened? What is St. James Missionary Baptist Church thing? We're going to talk about it. Yeah. We're going to have to call Pastor, whoever that pastor is. Now, next, let's go back to the screen. Oh, let me get myself off the screen. All right, so now this is Thomas S. Hester Jr. Now, I did call him. I guess I called his real estate office. Thomas S. Hester Jr., Mr. Hester was elected in 2010, District 7. He presently owns a residential, commercial, real estate, retail, rental sales office, Prim Residential and Rentals. Now, I did call the office phone today, and I didn't leave my name. I just told them that I was going to call back but one thing I did notice that when the lady answered the phone, she asked me, did I want to speak with junior or senior? And as we see there, he is a junior. And so evidently there's a senior. And they probably got some old money. They're in the real estate commercial rental business. So commercial and residential, if you selling that commercial, definitely you making some good commission. And if you owning it as well. So that's Mr. Hester. Now I didn't leave my name, but they did tell me that he was not available. And let's go to the next person, Mr. Leo Kelly Jr. Now, I did call him one time as well and left a message on his voicemail. No response. Might have to call old Leo again. Mr. Kelly was appointed. Now, he wasn't elected. He was appointed. I wonder why. In November 2015, he retired from Vance Granville Community College, where he served as Dean of Continuing Education. He served as President of the Community Relations Council for Kittrell Job Court and Financial Secretary for his church, Cotton Memorial Presbyterian. Now, what a name for a church, especially in Vance County. Cotton Memorial Presbyterian. Now, my brother, he definitely remind me of, somebody who used to pick cotton. I can't even lie. We go back to the picture. Let's go back to the picture, man. He definitely reminds me of somebody this is the what? Let me see. Hold on. Let's count. That's the one. Hold on. Let me see. That's the 1, 2, 3, 4th black board member on this board. Now we're coming to the 5th member. Now this is Archie B. Taylor Jr. of no relation, might I add. Archie B. Taylor Jr. of no relation. He is a retired military officer and retired businessman who formerly taught part-time at the Vance Granville Community College. Contact, I called both of his phone. I'm gonna have to hit you up tomorrow, Archie. But we got to talk about this. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 board members on this board. And if you see their mission statement, it says the mission of the Vance County Board of Commission is to provide leadership and support for an effective county government that seeks to enhance the quality of life for all of its citizens. That is their mission. And y'all see the meeting dates? Okay, wait a minute. What's the 22nd? Okay. The board of 12-2. They got the Board of Commissioners regular meeting. Board of Equalization and Review. What time is that? Because I really want to go. Ain't gonna hold y'all up much longer. Let me see what time does this start? It starts at 1 p.m. and ends at 3 p.m. on Young Street. So maybe, I don't know if that's open to the public, but the reason I'm sort of kind of reconsidering going, I know I said that I want to go on the 12th. I know I said I wanted to go on the 12th, right? But not on the 12th, on the 2nd. Now, this is the Board of Commissioners regular meeting, which is on the 2nd. December the 2nd, that is when, I propose to go. But, okay, the board holds a work session on the third Monday of each month at 4 p.m. So that is the work session, but this right here is the meeting. And you see that it starts at 6 p.m. and it ends at 8. And so my thing with that meeting is for us or me to go there, and I say us because I wouldn't be going alone, but the problem would be that it will be dark at the start of the meeting and dark at the end of the meeting. Now, because we know how crooked and corrupt these people are, I really don't trust being around that town on those roads, leaving out of those roads. I don't trust being around that area during that time period. Now, if it was the day, early in the day, I would feel a lot more comfortable in going down there. And so, I'm still kind of reconsidering it because, mind you, it's it's something to go down there, and just show yourself, and then whatever the case may be. But I don't know about these guys. Like I said, I talked to Detective Mitchell, and he was like, "Yeah, I can't wait to meet you. You want to meet me somewhere?" And then everybody's so evasive. Everybody is so, quiet. Everybody won't talk about Javion Magee, which means that, everybody knows about it, but they don't want to address it. So, I don't want to put myself or anybody else in a position where, someone could be accosted at night. And we all know, just like the lady cried, like, look, they hung a sheriff and got away with it. What do you think they'll get away with old, you know what I'm saying, whoever, you know what I'm saying? What do you think, you know what I'm saying? Like, of course, I'm definitely on their radar. Somebody told me that they was trying to build a case against me. And so I go down there, and all of a sudden we got a warrant for your arrest for harassing phone calls or something like that. Next thing you know, I'm in their jail, and all of a sudden I choke on a banana peel or whatever. I choke on the morning orange. I choke on my spoon at breakfast at chow time. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't. And from what I've seen, or from what I understand, basically from the family right now, it is just a waiting game. It's a waiting game. They're waiting on them to put up or put out their report. Whatever report they're going to put out regarding the demise of Mr. Magee. And so they're talking about it could be, even more than a year. But what I don't want to do, that's why I made the call today, is to allow people to forget about it. I want them to continue to know that this is not something that is going to go away. So, I do want to go down there, like, for real. Like, I want to go down there, just like right up there, like to the station. But like I said, in hindsight, I can feel it now, because when I first went, if y'all watched that video, everybody was so comfortable in there. Everybody was so comfortable when I walked in, and everybody was running around. Sheriffs were going back and forth. Everybody was laughing and joking. But in hindsight, I see when I asked for that report, everybody was rigid now. People were coming out the back room looking. people, the little black ladies at the desk was doing like this and looking up and doing like this, you know what I'm saying? And looking back, and everybody was, in hindsight, I think I did see Captain Gooch in hindsight, but I didn't know who he was then. But I think I did see him come out the back when I'm pretty sure that guy that gave me the report was, matter of fact, I think I got his name on the thing. I got to go back and watch that Facebook Live. I got to see who was everybody was in there. Matter of fact, I still got that Facebook Live up. I'm gonna go watch that Facebook Live and see if I can point out some of the people. Now I was trying to record discreetly, so I might then get the faces. But I think I did ask him, his name. And yeah, and definitely that report my sister MGTV got another report. I think the parents have finally received a better report from those guys, and there was some alterations from that first report, basically. So yeah, we just, I talked with the father yesterday. I talked to Corey yesterday, and this is sort of like, yeah, we just kind of waiting right now, waiting to see what they're going to say. If they're going to stick with that narrative, then the family has some things in play that they are going to enact in that position. But me, like, I'm a dog, as they say. I want to fight. I want to bark. I want to bite. But speaking with the family and things like they're saying just wait and see. So for all people who are asking, what's happening and why I'm not talking about it, that's what there's no new information, but I can continue to make calls and make people really feel really feel or really know that we are still paying attention to the situation. So that's what we're going to do. I thank y'all for tuning in tonight. We're going to go ahead and end it. Appreciate y'all for, watching and sharing the video, for staying with me. Make sure if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I appreciate everybody in the chat. Too many names to read. I see all the way up to the top. I see a lot of familiar names and faces and all those things. So I really appreciate y'all for tuning in. But yeah, we're gonna continue to, kind of call those people, and that's Vance County Board of Commissioners on the website. So y'all can make some calls too. See if y'all can get a word out of them edgewise, because I can't. So I don't know what the guy knew me or whatever, but I thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all go ahead and get y'all some rest. I'm gonna give me some rest. I know it's Friday night, so what was that song? Just got paid Friday night. I don't know if y'all going out tonight or what, but if y'all are, be safe. If y'all going to sleep, be safe as well. But I thank y'all for tuning in. Peace and blessings. I'm gonna get with y'all next time. Much love.